Hi guys, Andy here again, messing about with the diesel heater in the garage. Well, this time I messed about with it too much and I've wrecked it. So yesterday I needed the diesel heater up the other end of the garage for what I was doing, and the wire from the power supply just wasn't long enough. So I thought, oh, I'll connect it to the 12-volt battery. And I had this little piece of wire to hand. Oh, that's perfect, and it already had the little round connectors on, so oh, that'll be perfect. So yeah, I connected it up, and the heater wasn't starting up as it normally does. There was a little bit of a clicking noise coming from. It was like an electrical clicking noise, and the control panel was flickering slightly. And I thought, oh, the battery's flat. That was the normal effect when I've tried to use it with a flat battery. I've had that before. So I connected the battery up to the battery charger, and I've got one of these Chinese battery chargers. They're pretty cheap, but they're really good. And this display here goes down to naught when the battery doesn't need any more charge. I'll just show you. I'll connect it up. So there you go. It's only that low, and this will just count down. There you go. So it's counting down until the battery's fully charged, and it will be on naught, and then you know that battery's fully charged. These are great. They're a great little charger. I think it starts at about the 14 volts, and it goes right down to nothing. And it kind of reconditions your battery. They're pretty good. So I knew the battery was okay and fully charged. So I thought I'd try it again. You know, these things happen, don't they? They don't start up. So I messed with the wires, connected it back up, and tried to start it up again. The same thing happened. It didn't start up. And I leaned over to the wires that I'd put on, and they was getting hot. These wires were getting hot, warm, and I thought, that's not right. Straight away I knew what had happened. They're too thin. And then I noticed a smell coming from the like a plastic melting smell from the heater. So I think I found the cause of the problem anyway, which was these wires were too thin, and they upset the heater. Because I know when the heater's running, it doesn't need as much power to just drive the motor. But on startup, it obviously needs the extra power for the glow plug. So I'm just going to connect the wire back up with a thick wire this time, and I'll show you exactly what happens. There you go. So the power's come on as usual. It's done this as well to me. It's P10 and P11. That's the voltage. That was always on 12 volt. I don't know why that's changed. Well, anyway, it was on 7 volts and 8 volts yesterday. I don't know why that would be. Please give me your comments. Let me know. I'm going to start it up and see what happens now. Who knows? It might just come into life. There you go. That's as normal. A little bit of a roar, then it's quietened off. This is normal. I hope it works. Come on. Please fix yourself. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. There you go. E-3. That's exactly what happened yesterday. And you see the little, the light there is flicking. That's the picture of the glow plug. That's telling you that there's something wrong there. So this is exactly what happened. There's no smell. There's no smell of like a burning smell at all. Maybe a little bit of a kerosene smell. Yeah. So yeah, I've got to look into it, guys. So I've had a little bit of a Google and a YouTube, exactly as you do. You'd do the same as me, wouldn't you? You see all the videos and the comments and what people have done, and obviously I've come up with e-3 is the glow plug. they don't seem a massive job to fix. You've just got to strip a little bit of this down. It says you need a special tool to remove and install them. It's like a socket with like a little piece cut out of it where the wire would go. And the glow plugs are only like £13. If it's not that, it can be the motherboard, which again, it looks an easy thing to change, and they're a little bit more expensive, £20 to £30. But look, they look easy to get, but again, not the end of the world. So we're going to take it to pieces and see what's gone on. Just slide that over there. I don't want to. I want to disturb as little as possible on this. You don't want to. You don't want to look for trouble, do you? Yeah, that's just slots in. Pretty easy. I was going to try and not take those wires off, but it looks like I'm going to have to. So I don't like looking for trouble. If you've got to take things apart, you've got to do it, haven't you? I know that end piece has to screw off. I saw that on another video. And then, oh, that's easy. I weren't expecting that. Oh, that's easy. Wow. And there's the glow plug. And as I open it up, I can smell some kind of, like a burning smell, you know. Oh, that was easy to get to that. So I'm quite surprised about that. I was expecting to have to disconnect the exhaust and a few more bolts. Not that that would have been the end of the world, but yeah, that's pretty good. Little Allen bolt there, holding that down. I've not done this before, don't know what to expect really. And there's the little motherboard. So I'll see if I can disconnect the wire for the, yeah, there you go, for the glow plug. And there's the glow plug. So there it is, guys. You can smell like kerosene and diesel as you open that up. You can see why the socket they give you has the like a slit in it for the wires. So we haven't got the socket, the special socket that you need, but I know that doesn't have to be tight. And I watched another YouTube video of a chap taking one of these out, and it wasn't tight. I mean, it's not like it's a combustion chamber. So I'm going to have a go with some long nose pliers. Let's see if we can get in there and take that out, undo it. Nice tight grip. Oh yes. Oh, it's loose. It's not loose, but it's coming. It's coming. Oh, oh, great. Well, that's one good thing. Oh, perfect. It's coming out. Like I said, I've never opened one of these up before, guys. I didn't know what to expect at all in here, so this is all new to me. Okay, there it is. I mean, that don't look too bad, to be honest. The heater's only 3 months old, so I wasn't expecting it to be all like crusted up. I don't think there's going to be anything wrong with this. I'm going to test it to see if it glows up. Normally on a car diesel engine glow plug, you just take the 4 out if it's a 4-cylinder, and you just put a live and a neutral to them, and that should glow up. And if you've got a set of 4, you'll really tell the one that's probably out if you've got a little bit of a starting problem, or you might have 2 out. And that's what I was going to do to this. I was just going to put a live and a neutral to this, but I've just noticed it says 8 volts. I don't know, shall I put the 12 to it, see what happens? I don't know. I mean, I've got nothing to lose really, because I am going to have to order one of these. They're only 13 quid, but I've got to wait a few days for it to come. It's either this or the motherboard. I'm pretty sure of that. I think there's only those 2 things that can go wrong really. There's a fuse down there which I've already checked. I'm going to do it. I'll take the power wires off it, and we'll test it out. Nothing to lose. Okay, so I'll take it that's the positive, the blue one that's coming down the centre. So put that into there. So we just plug in this power into the socket and see what happens. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. There's nothing wrong with that. This is what you're looking for when you're testing glow plugs on cars. Straight away it'll either glow up or you'll get nothing. It's night and day. I mean, that's great that we've tested that and we know it works. We can put that back now, but the problem's still there, so I wish that was gone. I wish that was broken. So it's probably going to be the motherboard. So I'll just put that back in. Tighten it back up with these long nose pliers. It just goes to show that you don't need the proper tool anyway. So we've just took the motherboard off, guys. Had a little bit of a smell on it, and I thought that smells definitely like the plastic burning smell when I tried to start it up yesterday. And then, quite obvious really, on closer inspection, there's a melted point on that part of the casing. So this clearly is the part that's gone. We've got a pattern now, so we'll go on the internet and we'll get one of these ordered. It wasn't a massive job to take it apart. You haven't got to strip all the whole machine down. Really pretty simple that was. Just this plug unplugs from down the bottom there. Plug. Job done. Really easy to, don't be scared of taking this on. I think any of it, guys, I mean, if you've got to strip the machine down to give it a good old clear out if it's coked up, It's not going to be the end of the world. It's pretty basic stuff, this. Well, I've cheated here, guys. I've just gone and took one of these motherboards off one of my other heaters. So I just wanted to get this done today. I wanted to know that you know, I could repair it, and I wanted to get it going again. So, pretty straightforward. I've quickly put all the wires and the on temporary, and the pipes are all connected. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it works. I'm going to try it before we put it all completely back together, just to make sure it's all it's coming on properly. Straight away we're showing 12 volts here. That went as low as 7, 7s, 8s, 9s, went up to 11. Oh, that's a good right, well, let's get it started. That's a good sign anyway. On. I'll get it on. I won't leave it on too long because we'll know if it's working or not, because I haven't got the exhaust going out the wall there. And that's looking better than before straight away. See how this goes. Still warming up, guys. So in a minute you'll hear the pump start ticking, but this is a good sign so far. It wasn't doing anywhere when near this level. It would have cut out before, and it was showing error code 3. So yeah, I think that should have worked. Little bit of fan noise, just starting. Come on. As I said, guys, I borrowed this motherboard from another heater. I have just ordered one on the internet, but it won't be there for a few days. It was £17, and they all look interchangeable. There's just like one type. Hey, the pump started ticking. Yeah, that's going to be fine. That's going to be fine now. That's how it normally sounds. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to switch it off and get the heater all assembled, and we're back to where we started. So yeah, guys, if you've got any problems with your heaters, don't be scared of them. There's not a lot to them, not a lot to go wrong really, and not massive expenses either to put them right either. So we're all done. We're all back together. Absolutely back to normal. Running perfectly again. So it was all because I wired the 12-volt battery using this thin wire, which annoyed the motherboard. That's what caused the whole problem. And if you do have a similar problem, it picks up this error code, which is e-3, which refers to the glow plug, but it's not always the glow plug. It can be the motherboard. So what we've learned from this is you don't always have to go to the trouble of taking the glow plug out when you get this code and find out if that's working or not, because you'll just be able to see on this little motherboard, the piece of plastic there, you can see it's like melted, and you know that's the problem. It's never going to work after that's melted. There was a smell of plastic coming off it, and you know that's just dead. But at £17, it's not the end of the world, is it? And people worry about these. Oh, I'm going to melt it. I'm going to melt the circuit board. Well, if it does, you know, you just replace it, and it's not the end of the world. Like the glow plug, £13 they are. They come with a spanner and the little wire with it. The diesel pump, they're from about a tenner, or the quiet one is probably about £15. So there's not a lot to go wrong with these little diesel heaters. I've been told the bearings go on the main motor, but again, not a massive job. But having took it apart a little bit and got to know it, I'm happy with the heater. It's like my motorbike, guys. When something goes on it, you take it apart, you get to know the machine a little bit more. And with the motorbike, that's different, because you're part of it when you're going down the road. But I know this heater a little bit more now, and if something goes, I'll know what's wrong and how to fix it. This is the little trickle charger I use with the battery. Yeah, fabulous little thing. It's only like the size of a phone charger with these little 12-volt crocodile clips on. They're only about £8 or £9. I'll put a link to those. And the other thing which I love is my battery charger. It's a really intelligent little battery charger. These are only about 20 quid as well. But like I said, it counts down to when it's charging your battery. When it's on zero, you're fully charged. And a good little charger, 20 quid or so they're a good little tool as well. So I know others of you YouTubers are going to have the same problems of me when you wreck your own heater with the wrong diameter wiring, or you get a faulty motherboard or glow plug. So I hope you can look at this video and it helps you, like I've looked at other people's videos and they've helped me. And you can solve the problem a little bit easier than how you might have done. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and please go and take a look at my other videos and give us a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.